Okay, I think I'm gonna do something crazy, or at least attempt to do something crazy, and that is I'm gonna try and write this book in a week. Yeah. I might need some help mentally and with the book. So, if you are new to the channel, hello, jag heter Madison. I study languages, I like to read, and I also like to write. I have a bunch of story ideas, and today we are starting the first book in a cozy fae romantasy series. They're novellas and they're interconnected standalones, and I'm really excited to start writing the series. My last vlog is where I outlined the entire thing in like a handful of days, so I'm really excited to start writing. Obviously, I'm really excited about this story. So, we're here today to start this journey. Now, if I tried to write this in 7 days, I would need to write 3,500 and a handful other words a day, because I think the first draft of this book right here is going to be 25,000 words. End goal 45,000. So 25 divided by 7 is 3 and some change. I don't know if I can do that, but I want to see how much I can write in 7 days. And I actually have 9 days if you count today, and I'm gonna write for 20 minutes and see how many words I get down. So, in a way, I don't have 3,500 words to write a day. I have 3,000 words to write a day. Big difference, big difference.
She was sitting at a foretop with a few of her friends, telling anyone who'd listen, this is my favorite band. The barkeeper keeping that patio open and let her talk all night.
And that's the 20-minute sprint. There. Betra. Okay, so that 20-minute sprint was amazing. Oh my goodness. I truly don't even know if this is how the book's going to start, the final version of it, but first draft, oh my goodness, I am feeling it. Like, it's a cozy world. It's a cozy fantasy. And I realized that there's also like no explanation to why the world is the way it is. So I did the actual first scene was supposed to be like an introduction to the character, but instead, the first scene tells a little bit about the war. And like I said, I don't know if that'll stay, but I don't hate it. So I wrote that, and then I started introducing the library, which is like where my main character works, and I kind of introduced a little bit about her. I don't want to just spell it out. I want to try and emulate this cozy feeling of magic. So that's what I really tried to focus on, is showing like small hints toward the first paragraph where you're kind of like understanding the type of magic my character has. Let me check word count. In 20 minutes, I got 615 words, which honestly, that's not terrible. I thought I'd hit 1,000 words, but it's okay. I didn't really know how I wanted the book to start. I did not outline that. So, yeah. But if you watch my outlining vlogs, then you know I have these Bible study notes that I put other notes in, and I actually looked over it before starting this, and I found out that I wrote an idea right here for one of my fae types and like where they live. So that actually added some backstory for one of the characters in this story who's not the main character, but a different book will be her book. So I thought that was great because it's already coming together, which I love. Hello, welcome back. Day 2 of this ridiculous challenge because it is 7:42 and the word count of the day is 0. So, if I want to hit the word count, I need to write 3,400 something words today. In the hour and 20 minutes before I go to bed. Yeah, no, I hear it. I hear it too. Anyway, we're going to sit down, but stand up because I don't want to sit. And we're going to try and pump out as many words as possible within this hour and 20 minutes. I wrote down the little graph. So today I need to be at 3,663 words. Alrighty, so that is the end of my first 40-minute sprint. I'm still feeling pretty good. I think this outline and the fact that this is the start of the book, the start of this draft, the start of this very exhausting journey is helping me. So I kind of want to look and see what my word count is, because if it's good, that could push me and excite me to write more. But if it's not good, then I could be defeated. But I'm curiosity killed the cat, so let's check. 1,700. Hey, I wrote 1,011 words in 40 minutes, which, like, that would be great if my word count was in 3,400. I think I can do it. I thought I'd hit 2,000 words at this point. Jag har inte, men okay. We're still in chapter 1. We are at like the last scene of chapter 1. And yeah, so I'm doing pretty good. I don't know how this book is going to be written, the style that I'm going for. Right now, I'm just trying to get the words on the page. And we're doing pretty good so far. So, I am going to set another 40 minutes, and I'll check in when that's done, and we'll see if I've hit the word count. Okay, another 40-minute sprint is done. I'm feeling confident. I have 15 minutes till 9:30, and that is when I want to get ready for bed. So, let's look at the word count. Okay, Okay, I don't want you guys to read too much of the work. Word count. No freaking way. Guys, we are just shy of 3,000. So, I need 663 more words. So close to actually hitting this freaking word count. I'm just as surprised as y'all. I am currently at the smallest little plot point right here. That I was like, well, she gets this proposal, and then I need some time between the proposal and then when she actually starts working on this thing. So it's just 2 days, and when I did this outline, I was unsure how it was going to lay out. Then, writing that first chapter, some ideas came to me. So that's what I'm currently working on. And one of the ideas led to a area where I could describe this town that the museum is in. Like, this is like a city, so I could describe the city. I don't really know what I want that to look like yet. So I'm thinking that I could leave it blank for now, and then I could come back and add words to it like tomorrow or something, because it would help hit my total word count for whatever day. So for now, it's fine being blank. So yeah, and I could work on that right now in the 15 minutes before I go to bed. 15 minutes to write 600 words. It took me 20 minutes to do. It took me 20 minutes yesterday to write 600 words. So maybe in 15 minutes I could do it. I have a lot of hope in me. But anyway, right on the scene, we're about to have a fun scene where one of the character's friends asks the main character, like, oh my goodness, you have to do this with so and so? He's cute, girlfriend. Like, something silly like that. I don't know. This is what came to mind when I was writing chapter 1. So I'm excited to see how it turns out. But I have 15 minutes to do this. I did not finish the scene, but I'm kind of loving it. I did finish the sprint though. Now we have to check the word count. I'm scared. Did I hit the word count for the day? Excellent question. Dun, 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 dun. No. No. I'm 100 words away. BRB. Look at it. Look at that. That's what we have. That's what we needed. Now I'm going to go get ready for bed because I have 15 minutes till bedtime. So, yes, but I did it. I did it. I hit day 1's word count. 7 more days to go. Y'all know why I have to carry this cord with me? Because somebody dropped her laptop like a couple months after she got it and broke the battery. But hey, that is the only thing that broke. So, I was lucky.
A win is a win. A win is a win. I don't care what y'all say. A win is a win.
I ran into a wall trying to carry it out to the sunroom, and then I proceeded to drop it a couple days later. So, day 3 of this ridiculous challenge is going to hopefully result in nearly 7,000 words within the document. The technical number, I believe, is 6,711 words, so we will see how that goes. But today, I have 30 minutes before I need to get ready for work. I also need to eat within that time. So I'm just going to sit down and see how many words I can get out before I need to finish getting ready for work. And cross my fingers and hope that I do good. I think I'm going to go back to that scene I left blank last night. Basically just describing the town is what I think I'm going to do. Or I'm going to finish the scene that I didn't finish last night because I hit my word count. Basically, I finished writing. We're 7 pages into doc, by the way. But I finished writing right when my character's friend was like, what was it last night? Like, oh my goodness, what was it? And then she's like, oh, it's serious? And so I haven't got to the fun part where she starts to be like, is he cute though? So that is what I need to write. I need to finish this scene and possibly add more information about the town, because I think I don't really know what I want the world to look like what I want this city to look like, because they're going to be riding horses in the book, so it is medieval-esque, but I think because they have magic, and there's all these different kinds of fae, that the cities would be very well built. So I'm not entirely sure what I want the city to look like. I still am not in love with most of the names for my city. If you watched my outlining vlog, then you'll know that I have names, but a lot of them are place names. I have a couple of villages that I like the names of, but for writing this book, I'm just going to use these faux current place names because I really have no idea what I want them to be. So, let me turn on an overhead light so I don't get a headache, and let's dive into writing for the day. The word count that we finished off with last night is 3,708 words. Let's see if we can hit 6K. Not before work, but today. Okay, so it's been 20 minutes and I finished writing for today because I need to eat, and I am not the person who can eat and write. I can try, but I don't know if it's gonna work. So I finished the sprint and I wrote 471 words. 471 words, I like it. I do feel like we might be going a little bit off track here in this scene, but hey, what are first drafts for if not to go wild? Yeah, I'll pick back up later today. I got almost 500 words out of the 3,000 I need to write today. So that's like really good. That's good. We hit 4K. We hit 4K, y'all! This one's finally done. Yes. 8:30 and 5,138 words in. It is time for the meet cute. The meet cute, you guys. My mailman character is finally being introduced into the story, and I'm so excited. But I'm also terrified because I have no idea how to describe him. I am going to show you guys like my face claims for him, and his like little mood board. I just gotta like delete the stuff that might give some story bits away. Dun-dun-dun-dun. So this is his little like mood board. He writes. This is his little quote, and like this is supposed to be some art that he's like drawn, or just kind of like his aesthetic. A little bit dark but a little bit light over here. I love him. I love him. Do I know who this person is? No, but I found him on Pinterest and he looks great, and this is what my mailman character looks like. So meet cute, meet cute, meet cute, meet cute. The meet cute is over. That will be rewritten. That will be rewritten probably multiple times before this book ever gets published, if it does get published, because it is not living up to my standards. But it's 9 o'clock and I have 5,731 words, which means I have to write 1,000 more words before bed. And I'm a little bit nervous here, y'all. I don't know if I can do it. I don't know if I can do it because I'm tired and this has already been like pulling teeth. I do not know why the end of this chapter is being so mentally exhausting, because this morning before I went to work, it was great. I was almost in a car wreck today, so that might be why, like the energy just went, and now like it needs to, it's fallen, and I'm tired, you're trött. I'm not 100% sure what's happening. So I think, like, I hate to not hit the word count for today, but I have all day off tomorrow. I don't work till 4, we're closing tomorrow, so theoretically I should be able to sit down and just pump the words out theoretically. So if I don't exactly hit the word count for today, then hopefully I should make it up tomorrow with no problem. But I do think I am just gonna finish this scene and wrap it up, because the next scene, which is the last scene of chapter 2 is so long, which I knew it was gonna be, but it's so long. The last scene of chapter 2 is the start of the journey. So we have finally like finishing act 1, basically. The end of chapter 2 is the end of act 1. So yeah, that's kind of where I'm sitting today, and I think I'm just gonna finish this scene and go to bed. think so. I have been listening to music while working on this. And the songs, you guys, I have so many songs that I think fit the vibes of this book, or just I'm enjoying listening to. I Could Be That Rain by Randall King. Pretty good song. 4x4 by You by Lainey Wilson. Pretty good. I don't really like to listen to Lainey's songs because they're so catchy that they haunt me in my sleep, and I never get any good sleep while I listen to them. I don't really think these next two fit. I need to listen to them again, but Medusa by Cameron Whitcomb and Heavens to Betsy by Jackson Dean are really good. I've really been enjoying writing to them. So though that's my music. For the first act of book 1, that's where we're sitting. And I'm also really enjoying Ian Munsick's music. It just popped up here and I'm really enjoying it. So anyway, you'll be able to go. Like, I need to go and finish the scene and then go get ready for bed. Okay? I'm tired. Mentally. I feel like I could go for another hour, but that's gonna be bedtime. So that's probably a good thing that I feel like I could just keep going for another hour and then I will crash. So finish the scene, write down the words, and be done with the day. Again, I don't think I'm gonna hit the 6,711 words, but I might hit 6K. So then I'd just be 700 words short. 700 short is a big number. But I don't have the juice to keep going. Like, I don't. Obviously, I'm having a blast today. The writing is, it's not very good and it's hurtful. I'm in pain, and not just because my back is absolutely devastated, but I mean, like, the story itself, having a little bit of a struggle here. But it is 12 o'clock, so I've done about 1,000 words. Yeah, about 1,000 words, because I ended last night at 5,700. So about 1,000 words of writing in an hour. I'm feeling confident that I will hit my word count goal for the day. I just know it's going to be hard. No, it's going to be easy. It's going to be easy. It's all about the mindset, baby. It's going to be easy. So I'm going to pause and make some lunch. I'm going to make an omelet with roast and bacon in it. And then I'm also just going to eat some bacon because I love bacon. But I just am really vibing with the music, having like some dance parties. And right now we hit chapter 3. Sorry, did I mention that? We hit chapter 3. Chapter 4 is 4,500 words long, but chapter 3 has finally graced my brain, and I am currently doing like a little fun and games portion because technically we're at the start of Act 2, and I didn't mean for this scene to be here, but I am. This scene is kind of going to allude to the characters of book 3. They are in the capital of this country-ish, and it is a festival to celebrate the like president of this country. They're not countries, but I don't want to give too much away, so that's why I'm having a hard time thinking of the words, because it's not, I'm making the words up as I go because I don't want to spoil anything. But this festival scene was not planned whatsoever, but I think it just fits really well, because if I didn't have this, then they would just be riding their horses for 2 weeks, and then like all 3 of the stuff that I have written down would happen boom, 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 and I don't really want that. I want it to kind of like drizzle down. So we're gonna have this scene, and then another scene, and then another scene, and another scene. It's just gonna be really good. So yeah, I'm excited for that. And then Then we get to the fun stuff. After chapter 3, we get to the stuff that has like 18,000 bullet points. Yeah, kind of crazy that I might be done with this book in just a couple of days. We are now at 8,000 words. And I know what I want to write, but I'm getting tired. Oh, why did I decide to do this challenge? I am at the point where I am convinced that while I might hit 25,000 words by the end of these 7 days, the story will not be done. Because chapter 3 is getting so long. I mean, I knew that I was going to have long chapters because I outlined so much in each chapter, but like, I'm just writing a lot. So I have a feeling that, yeah, that we've got quite a bit ahead for us. I'm at 8,000 words. I'm not entirely sure if I said that. So I only have about 1,600 words before I hit today's word count. I definitely think I can do it, but I need a break. I need a break. I need to step away from the computer. I think I'm gonna go sit out on the sunroom in the sun, take a break, maybe do some yoga out there because it's so relaxing. Like, I don't know. All I know is that I gotta step away from this computer screen. Even though stuff is going well, I gotta take a break. We're halfway through this challenge, so we should be halfway through the book. We are not. And I'm also just not in a writing mood, which we knew would happen because when you are literally writing 3,000 words every day, you're just like, stop, I'm tired. I don't want to be here. But we're here. I'm going to finish chapter 3 today. Of course, I didn't finish it yesterday. It's longer than anticipated. So I'm going to finish chapter 3 today before work. Hopefully, I have an hour. And then we'll see what happens tonight. I'm supposed to hit 12,000 words. I did not hit 9,000 yesterday. There's that for you guys. I did not hit 9,000 yesterday. I still wrote 3,000 words, but because I didn't hit my goal the day before, I didn't hit the goal for yesterday. And I think the same is going to happen today, especially since I'm pooped and I don't even want to be here. So, wish me luck. Okay, you guys, I'm actually at a park right now waiting to run with my friend who's not parked where we normally meet, and I don't want to get out of my car and go look for her or drive to the other parking locations. So I'm just going to do my outro here with the fear that people are watching me. Welcome to YouTube Live. Anyway, I did not write the whole book in 7 days, which I'm assuming you guys already got, because I haven't updated you guys since March something, and it's now March 6th, I think is today. So yeah, I did not write the whole book. I did write 9,000 words in 4 days, which I think that is very, very, very good. Here's the actual word count. I'm very proud of that, and I do plan to finish this book before I start my school back up, but I took the weekend off. I took a day off because I had to work, and then I went to a church food thing on Friday. Then I just didn't want to write, and then afterwards it was the weekend, and I didn't do anything productive on that weekend. And then the week came and went, and I wrote, but I didn't work on that project because the writing juices are flowing all over the place, and I wasn't in the mood to write for that one. But I am going to finish the book by the end of April. I have to. I'm going back to school. So stick around and I will have another vlog coming up where hopefully I finish the project. Now, adios, au revoir, salut, hey do, papa, goodbye. I'm going to go find my running buddy. Wish me luck. Okay, bye-bye. Mwah.